Hello everyone, this is Xiaoming Gong from Beijing, and we are in Pattaya, Thailand. We are joining the ICG meeting. Now we invite Dr. John Sciarra, right? Sciarra or Sciarra. Now we invite Dr. John Sciarra. He is the former president of FIGO and also the former president of the ICG. And Dr. Sciarra, you have a new book published online, and could you make an introduction of this book?
Thank you very much. I'm John Sciarra, and as was mentioned, I have a new project called the Global Library of Women's Medicine. And I'd like to take a minute to tell you a little bit about this project, because I think it's very exciting, because it's available on the internet without charge to doctors all over the world, particularly in the developing countries. For many years, I was the editor of a series called Gynecology and Obstetrics, which was published in the United States, and it was a loose leaf publication, meaning that every year we sent out new pages that were taken and put into the series, and the old pages were taken out. And this publication was in existence for many, many years, but in 2004, for financial reasons, the publisher decided to terminate the publication. So at that time, we decided that it would be best if we could take the material that had been accumulated by 450 different chapters and several hundred contributors, and we could convert it to an electronic product on the internet. And it took some time to get all of this done and updated, but in November of last year, at a special meeting of at the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists in London, England, we launched this new product, and it's called the Global Library of Women's Medicine, and it's published by Sapiens Publishing in England. But it's totally on the internet. There's no paper publication. So to access the Global Library of Women's Medicine, you have to go on the computer and on the internet to www.glom.com, and that will give you the entree to the home page of the Global Library of Women's Medicine. And as I mentioned earlier, it consists of over 450 chapters on all aspects of obstetrics and gynecology, family planning, and related disciplines. And there are some unique features to this Global Library of Women's Medicine that can only be done on the internet. We could never do it in a paper publication. For example, there are videos of surgical procedures. There are atlases of laparoscopic operations. There are links to different websites like the Food and Drug Administration in the United States. There are links to PubMed. There are 40,000 references. There are patient information forms that can be downloaded by doctors and given to their patients. And there are other features such as commentaries. People can write a comment, and then it will go to one of the editors, and if we think that it's a useful comment, we will leave it on the website. All of the material is peer-reviewed by the editorial board, and the editorial board is from all over the world, including China, and the authors are from all over the world as well. So it really is an international publication. We call it the Global Library of Women's Medicine, www.glom.com, and we hope that there will will be lots of interest in this global library of women's medicine in China and in other Asian countries. And so I think that that's the summary, and I hope that that's what you wanted me to do.
This will be a great news for our doctors, because we can access so many books, online sources, and that will be very helpful for our doctors. And thank you very much for your introduction. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.
And I also talked to David Grom.
David Bloomer.
Yeah. He's a publisher, and he emailed me. We emailed back, and talking about the possibility of introducing this, translating this book into Chinese.
Pretty impossible to do all that.
Impossible, but it's possible. We have already translated several important books, like William's Obstetrics, and like the gynecology, oncology. So quite a lot of the things translated.
You have to work with him about that, because
yes. We talked. I will probably talk to him online with telephone or something. I think if he can come to this meeting, I can talk to him directly. But if he cannot come, and maybe we can talk to him later. But he will go to the FIGO meeting in South Africa.
So, yeah.
But I don't know whether I can go. But anyway, I will keep contact with him. Yeah. But I think it's possible. If we can let Dr. Lang to be the Chinese version of that book, then we can translate this.
Well, do work with Bloomer, because he's the guy that you have to work with.